I'm Rachel Overvoll, and I'm a somatic sex and intimacy coach with Modern Intimacy. I got into this field because I truly believe that when we find peace, safety, and hope and pleasure at home in our own bodies and with our partners, we can then transfer that to the world. And that's really when we can start to see systemic change as well. I am certified in the Somatica method from the Somatica Institute in Northern California, and I have a certification from the Kinsey Institute in sex and gender studies. My approach to helping people is learning and teaching how to work within the body. So having my clients learn how to be present in the body, how to feel safe in their body, and how to feel confident in their body. I believe so much of what we see and the way we react, particularly in relationships, comes from a lack of feeling confident, safe, or secure in the body. My approach is learning how to work within the body, learning how to calm the nervous system, teaching clients how to feel safe and secure and confident within their own skin, within their own pleasure, and within their own desires. Unresolved trauma shows up in the way we act and interact with people every day. So often we can attribute old stories to new characters without really critically thinking about the way we're responding out of a trauma response. That influences people's sexuality because it doesn't really allow people to sit and be with themselves and understand what they want and need. So often the trauma responses just kind of put us into default mode without us actually taking time to sit with ourselves and get to know ourselves and come out of that fight, flight, or freeze response and into genuine acceptance and understanding of who we are. I love working with couples on desire discrepancies. I love working with individuals with religious trauma, as well as couples with religious trauma syndrome. I love helping people feel confident in their bodies and safe in their bodies after sexual trauma as well. Those are some of my specializations. Sex and mental health are completely intertwined. When we learn how to have really great, healthy sex with ourselves and with our partners, we learn how to have healthy mental health. And the reason is because our bodies are the things that carry us through every day. When I learn healthy intimacy with my own body, that impacts my mental health greatly. It allows me to feel confident. It allows me to feel secure. It allows me to know myself. And when I know myself, I can show up authentically. When I'm working with clients, the first thing I ask them is, what are 3 goals that we can talk about today? And where would you like to be within the next 3 to 6 months? And that's where we begin. And it's a complete collaboration between the two of us as far as what will work best for them. I believe clients know themselves. And when I work with clients to their goals, I always offer multiple solutions to get towards their goals. It's not a one size fits all. It's not, this is the only right way. I really help clients and empower them to figure out what's going to be best for them within the myriad of solutions that we can have towards our goals. When couples have differences in sexual needs or values, I always begin with going down to their core desires. What are some of the things you truly want to experience within sex and within intimacy? And when we get down in these core desires and really talk about them, maybe it's power, maybe it's surrender, maybe it's I want to feel insatiable. Once we know what these overarching themes are that we want to experience, we can talk about co-creating and facilitating experiences within the relationship that meet both of the couple's needs. One of the things I've struggled with, which is a huge piece of my story, is growing up within a religious cult. And going through my own therapy and my own somatic coach in my mid and late 20s, it was really difficult to find someone who understood religious trauma. It was really difficult to find someone who could empathize with where I'd been and where I was going. So that is a huge piece that I love bringing into my clients' work, understanding the ins and outs and the intricate components of healing after high control religion. My book, Finding Feminism, is my memoir. It talks all about my experience growing up in high control religion from a young girl to teenage to adult years, and then eventually how I found the courage and strength to leave the religion. And it ends on some really fun notes of where I will be going. So the book is really a story of hope and a story about a woman who chose for herself and chose to leave everything she knew to pursue everything she wanted.